Hello everybody, it's Tootvis from New Edbox, and welcome guys to your 14th HTML5 video tutorial. Now guys, in my last tutorial I finished it with quite entertaining subject, and I finished with a map subject where you could inspect the elements on a given image, and in my case it was an image of 3 jolly penguins. Okay guys, so now in this tutorial I'm going to introduce you to a couple of more tags that are used in HTML5, and those tags are connected with formatting of the text and placing a button and placing an audio track on your website. So guys, without me talking too much, let's go ahead and build the thing. So the first thing that I want to introduce to you guys during this tutorial is an audio tag. And I believe, guys, that I introduced you to an audio tag some time ago, but now I'm going to go ahead and a little bit more into details and tell you and show you how does it work. Okay, guys. So now, first thing that we have to do in order to build an audio inside of our website is to tell our browser that we are going to be building an audio track. And one of the first things that we have to tell our browser is that we will need the controls for the audio, because obviously we are going to need to play and pause and volume buttons. So guys, now what I've built, I told my browser that it's going to be an audio and it will have controls. Then I have to give the source of the music or the track that I want to play. Now I'm telling my browser that this is the source tag, and then placing the source itself, which stands for src. Now guys, I have a music track in my folder, in the exact same folder where I have this file placed, HTML file. So, and my track is called Wiesmann. Yes guys, that's the same Wiesmann sound of a beautiful German car. And type. Now in the type, guys, we have to give in the attributes of what sort of file it's going to be, and you should give in audio and /mp3. That it's a mp3 type of file. And since the source is a single tag, we are putting the closing slash at the end as well. Let's go ahead and copy this line and paste it once again, because there are only a couple of things that we're going to have to change, and we have to change the type of the file. So I'm just deleting the mp3 and I'm entering OGG, because it's an OGG format supported by web browsers. In order for you guys to enter the OGG, you first of all have to have a file with the extension OGG in your folder. So go ahead, if you are building a website and doing the same thing what I'm doing, just pick the song that you have and change manually the extension of it from mp3 or from WMV to OGG. And we have to change the OGG here as well. So guys, now that we have done that, we have to enter the default message that your browser should display in case it does not support the audio element. Okay guys, so now I'm about done. I have built all what we need, and let's go ahead and run it. Since guys, you know that I'm using the Firefox for everything, but that's one of the cases where Firefox is not fully functional. So in order to demonstrate this, I'm gonna use the Chrome. So guys, you could see the example and how does it run on a website. So there you go, we have the audio track, and let's go ahead and play it. Now I'm just gonna increase the volume so you would hear the sound of it. and let's play it. Okay guys, so I hope you heard the sound, that's beautiful sound of a car revving, and that's how guys you would embed an audio on your website. So go ahead, play with it, enjoy it, and I hope you learned it. Okay guys, so now let's move on. Oh guys, one of the things that I forgot, and I see that I forgot, is that we did not build in the closing tag for audio. So that's how the code should look like. Now guys, let's go ahead and close this subject, and let's move on to the next one still. Okay guys, so next tag that I want to introduce to you today is a tag that is called B, single B, letter B, which identifies that the text embedded in between the B tags should be bolded. So it's a simple, this text or a word should be bolded. Okay, I'm gonna type it in part of the text, this part of the text. Okay, so, and let's go ahead and bold the part or the text right there. So just a plain stupid example, but still just works fine if you want to demonstrate it on your site. Oops, it pops up on my different window. I'm just gonna go ahead and run on the screen. Okay guys, so you can see that that part of the text is bolded and as we expected and as just like we wanted. So guys, the next tag that I want to introduce you to during this tutorial is the BDO tag. And guys, what the BDO tag does, BDO tag in fact is quite a neat tag that lets you play with the direction of tags that you're placing on your website. So in fact, let's go ahead and build it guys, and you will see what I mean with that. Okay guys, so now if I enter BDO, I have to enter the attribute of dir, which stands for direction, and tell my browser which direction it should print the text on the screen. Okay guys, so now let's say I want my text to go not normally from left to right, but right to left. So I'm just typing in the abbreviation of those three words, RTL, which stands for right to left, and then this text will be printed from right to left. So yes, and let's put the closing tag for BDO, and let's go ahead and run it on our screen. And there you go guys, you can see that our text is displayed from right to left. So it's just a neat little trick that you can play, that you can place in your text, and how you can play with it. So I hope you find it useful somewhere. Okay guys, so and as I can still see that I have still a little bit of time left for this tutorial guys, I'm gonna teach you and show you one more tag that I wanted to. So that tag guys is the blockquote tag. And what the blockquote tag does guys is that blockquote tag lets you embed part of a text and well, tell your browser to display that part of a text as a separate blockquote. So say guys, we want to tell our browser that we are quoting some information about, I don't know, let's take the same example as I did in my last tutorial, that I would want to include the blockquote from nba.com. And what I would do here, guys, is that I would simply take some text that the NBA has been established some over 50 years ago and is one of the major sports franchises / leagues in the world. And okay, and let's go ahead and copy the text to make it look more like a block quote. So now it will look like a proper article. And guys, now let's go ahead and enter some heading for our text here. I'll choose H3 as the size, and closing and short article about NBA. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and refresh it on our site, and you can see how the block quote is printed on our screen, guys. So block quote can be used in articles, block quote can be used in separate, well, it's mostly used in articles in order to quote some longer text. So guys, that's how you would use the block quotes. Okay guys, so for this tutorial, thank you very much for spending a little bit more over than 10 minutes with me. And make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like the video, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial.